a year into it, she's like, hey, bro, like,
This ain't working for me.
and I'm like this.
So this is not gonna happen.
I'm like, stick the plan.
Listen, I told you 5 years.
After that, you can do whatever you want. Then she's like, I'm going to do this. I'm like, babe, like, then it was just like headbutt. I was like, babe.
Because you both.
And I was
And
like,
then I was like,
starting a
this.
business.
I was like, well, how would I be if I asked somebody to stay at home? If she asked me to stay at home for 5 years, I'd be like,
And I'm not an introvert.
I'd be like, oh yeah, no problem. But I'm pretty sure, like, after a couple years, like, yo, bro, like, this is kind of driving me insane.
So Eric and Lindsay, so it sounds like you all within the 8 years that you have, and how long did you date before you got married?
5 years.
5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
Wow. So
We were in college, so we didn't think about no marriage stuff.
Yeah.
So y'all been together.
So like our life
He proposed before I was
like
ready.
changed like so much within like a year.
Yeah.
Like we
Oh my God.
proposed,
Yeah.
we got married, we bought a house and had twins
All
within
within
a
a
year.
What?
Within 1 year.
That's a lot.
But we had it planned, Mr. Planner here.
I like it.
Had it planned out, like, oh, we're gonna be married, then we're married for 2 years. Oh yeah, I'm all for it. Then
Like we
God
had,
was like, oh no, here come
yeah,
these
she got
twins.
pregnant by herself. I was not there.
Yeah.
I don't know how it happened. They came out looking just like me. Like they were like, I was like, man, I can't deny it.
Miracle
I
babies,
was,
miracle
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, how did this happen? Like I must have been sleeping.
Right.
But like, and it was all within a year, so like we
That's a
changed.
lot.
So and
It
I'm
was
the
a
person
lot.
like, yo, I was like, babe, I need more money. Let me go get this job. Let me go get it. I asked my job for $20,000 raise.
Wow.
Yep. He
I was
said,
like,
you don't give it to me,
can't
I'm
give
out.
it to me. I'm leaving.
Wow.
They were like, Eric,
Okay.
I can't give it to you this year, but I can give it to you some now and some later. I was like,
Give me some of that.
yeah.
Right.
I was like, bro,
Okay.
I got twins. I was like, I came. They was like, well, Eric, you know, I don't know if that's gonna work. This is the job I've been offered. I could accept the position. This is
So you had to
they offered me $6,000.
Oh, yeah, Eric
Bro,
was
what you
very-
gonna do?
Yeah.
He was like, give me a second.
So let me ask you a question. Yeah, I have a lot going on. I mean,
Always.
So I mean, Eric,
100%.
you.
And she is a lot.
Oh my God, I am.
So okay, so your wife has a full-time job. You got a full-time job. You got
It's a
twins.
full-time job.
Yeah.
You got double
Start a
trouble.
business.
You have your own business. You're doing RVA.
Beach
I
Ball.
mean, so stuff, yeah.
And I mean, if you're not doing Pilates, you're training somebody, or you're stretching, doing yoga. I mean,
Or riding my bike, that's the best.
or riding the bike with dad. I mean, you
Right.
you just all over the place. I even see you one time,
Do me. I mean, interrupt you. Can you say it one more time? She's where?
huh? All over the place.
Thank you.
Okay.
He says it
I mean,
All over the place.
I even see you one time. I think I saw you running your kids around the place. Like
Oh yeah, she
training
had
your
the kids.
I'm like, look at it. She got the RVA.
They run races.
She got
They
little-
like it.
She got mini RVA beats. And so like how that's a lot going on. How do y'all manage to make sure that you all stay connected? You know, how do you manage that?
Communication in our calendar.
Like do y'all plan dates? Do you plan intimacy, all that stuff? What do you do?
No, we.
How do y'all
make-
massage on
All
that?
that stuff has been tried. Lindsay's a very spontaneous person, and I'm a planner.
That's what I'm saying. You're a planner. She
So
sounds like.
I plan to be spontaneous, if that makes any sense.
But
He does a good job with
And I
it.
try.
hold on, you
because-
plan to be spontaneous.
Right.
Oh my
Like
goodness.
I had to, and I think that's one thing you
The
learn.
calendar. Talk about the calendar.
I talk about that.
In our life.
I talk about that. But that's one thing I had to learn. I had to learn how to be more spontaneous. That's outside of my comfort zone.
Okay.
Because I'm a planner. Like I'm like, hey, let's do something this weekend on Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is.
He didn't know what it was gonna be.
I don't. I
I
didn't
change it 5
And I
times.
would. Oh well, I can't do it Saturday at 7. Let's do it at 6. And this came up at 6, and it would frustrate me because I'm like, I'm here and I'm ready to be with you, and you're not. And then Lindsay will come. Hey Eric, you know I'm in the middle of like paying bills and doing work. Hey Eric, come over on this couch with me. I'm like. Bruh, I'm like, I got numbers in my mind. I'm crunching all this stuff, and she's like now.
Yeah.
So I had to learn to change, to evolve, to be more spontaneous like her. As well as she learned to get a calendar and put stuff on the calendar, so I know
So
where
you can
she's
see
at
it.
and what she's doing. Because Lindsay is gone with the wind.